Alright, so today's concern, we have a 2008 Hyundai Accent, and issue now is the passenger window will not roll down. So what we're going to do first is we're going to verify the concern and see exactly what we have going on. Alright, so we're going to hit the switch. We have no movement in the passenger window. So we're going to check the switch here. Alright, so we do have power to the motor at the passenger window. We don't from the master switch. So what we're going to check, we're going to see if we've got power. So we've got power to the switch for the driver window. So we're not getting a signal going from the master switch over to the passenger window. So what we're going to do is we've got the wiring diagram pulled up here. We're going to take a look. So we've got the window for the left motor and the window for the right side motor. They both are coming through here, which use the same fuses. So we're gonna know that the fuses are alright because we've got power to the passenger window and the driver window, just not from the switch on the master side. So what we're gonna do is take a look at common factors as far as where our power and our grounds are going. Signal's going to come out from the junction block. It's going to come down this red wire and it's going to go into this connector here, the left kick panel. We've got a red wire here that's going to go over to the driver motor. We've got a pink wire that goes here to the master switch. That in turn sends a signal across to the passenger side switch that goes to the motor. Now, we also have the passenger side, and explain why the passenger side is working. The passenger side is working because it's got its own pink wire. It's sending power over to the switch for the passenger window that sends a signal to the motor. So what we want to look at is going to be the wire that's going from this connector to the master switch that sends a signal to the passenger side, which is going to be this pink wire here. So we'll go ahead and get the door panel off and we'll take a look at that wire. Alright, so we've removed the door panel, and what we're going to do is the pink wire that we identified in the wiring diagram should be hot at all times coming through the relay and the fuses. So we're going to check and see if we've got power at that pink wire that we identified in the wiring diagram. So we use the door latch here as a ground, and we've identified the pink wire here, and we've got no power at that wire like we should. Well, right now we shouldn't because we have the key off. So we'll turn the key on and we should have power at that wire. And we still have no power. Our test light's not coming on. So what that's going to do is it's going to tell me that there's a problem in between this point here and the connector to the left kick panel. So what you want to do, we only can go back so far for testing purposes and training. We're not going to go all the way into the harness. We're just going to see if our problem is between here and here. I'm going to take a look, unwrap these wires, and yes, our pink wire has been cut here. If we test this side coming from the vehicle, we'll see that we do have power coming to it. It's just not making it to the connector. So what we'll do is go ahead and do some simple wire repair, get this wire reconnected, plug it back up, and in theory the window should work. Alright, so for training purposes, we're not going to fix the wire just because we're going to leave it for some other people to discover. What we've done is we've stripped back just a little bit and we've jumped it across as if it has the connection. And what we'll do is test at the connector here, and we now see that we have power going all the way through the connector. What we'll do next to verify that that takes care of the problem is we remove the switch from the panel to make it a little easier. We'll go ahead and connect that up, and we will observe that the window now rolls down from the switch on the driver's side. And that's going to be the verification of our fix. And if this weren't a training situation, we would actually strip this wire back and perform proper wire repair and rewrap everything back up. And that's our video. Thank you.